Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers, and I'm so blessed to be here. So grateful, so thankful. And if you found your way to me and you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you stay. And those of you guys returning, I am so blessed that you are here and I get an opportunity to do your reading again. I don't know what's wrong with my energy. I've been very tired, but I can't sleep. And started this reading and I couldn't finish. Okay, this only ever happened one other time. I laid all the cards, was about to get into it, and it didn't happen, couldn't happen. And so this topic was pulling through for a couple weeks now, and I just, for whatever reason, it didn't happen. So now this format is not typically how I record. Normally you get the overhead, so I don't know why so different, and I don't know exactly what we're gonna see, but I know there's 4 options to choose from today in the pick a card, and I'm not editing an overhead, so I'm gonna hold these up for you and you guys choose. Okay, so I'll hold it up for a bit so you guys can pause, sit with the energy of the decks, and then select whichever option you're feeling called to. But we are looking at the person on your mind, person you came here about, and what are their realizations about you, or about the connection, or about themselves in regards to how they relate with this connection or with you. Okay, so any one of those sort of aspects could pull through. And as usual, here in my channel, we normally tap into strongest energy. So sometimes our own energy pulls through. Okay, so if that's the case, it's going to sound a lot of like your feelings, your realizations. And if that's the case, you can certainly stay there. You could go check out another pile, see if the person on your mind is there. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see what we see. So for option 1, we have the Lucid Minds Tarot. Okay, Lucid Minds. I might hold up 2 decks for you guys to kind of compare, but I don't know, my hands are big enough for you for me to hold up all 4, but we'll see. Okay, so Lucid Minds Tarot. Good look at that. Option number 2, Cats Rule the Earth. All right, and option number 3, we have Dancing in the Dark Tarot. And finally, option number 4, you guys have the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll hold up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the best you're gonna get. And I don't know if I'm holding them in reverse, but this is 1, okay? So take a looky-loo. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Buckle your shoe. 3 and 4. Don't open the door. I don't know what's with the rhyming. There's rhyming and singing because songs are coming through my head, which don't normally happen. It's been happening. The songs. This is 3. I should probably be consistent, hey? 3 and 4. Oh my gosh. What a train wreck. It's a train wreck today. Okay. Perfect. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards. Okay. Your first pile. Pile 1. You chose the Lucid Minds Tarot for your reading. We're going to get into your reading right away. Okay, so let's look at your oracle cards and then we'll pull the tarot. So we have the Messenger, card number 19. We have 66 with Alchemy. And we have this oracle card, a little abstract. Another abstract card here. Looks like spilt milk. Broken glass. A father, guardian, and child walking. Getting the heart chakra and throat chakra and the root chakra pulling through this. And we have flow, and we have surrender. Okay, and we have intuition. And two more. We have time to go. And we have the 7th chakra. Okay, and I'll read this 7th chakra. It says, the energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power and to part of a larger whole. Okay, so let me sit with this energy for a little bit here and tap into what it is this person has come to realize. Just gotta sort them through here. Okay. So, oh, and time to go is number 45, which could be significant, or number 9, which is about completions. Okay. 66 is a master number in which one pours from an overflowing cup and not martyrdom. So there's some sort of realization here. Okay, so I feel as though this energy, this could be your energy, okay? I feel as though is ready to step into the unknown. And I feel like this person is coming from a place that was very comfortable for this person. Very comfortable. Might have been there for quite some time, but it's been a part of their world that is no longer sustainable. And so they've been in the middle ground for quite some time. I'm getting a download right now that this applies for some of you guys, okay? Because it depends if this is your energy or not. And I think we're getting a couple of 2 different groups pulling through. But what I'm getting here is this energy has been sitting in the middle ground, and maybe you haven't realized or understood that this person has not been involved or stuck in their existing environment as much as you think. And where they've been stuck is the middle ground, too scared to open the door to move forward. So this person's world was sitting not very good. You know, like at one point it was, but I feel like not very good for a period of time. So I'm seeing the Tower, but I feel like this could signify the experience they had with either this connection or a sudden thing that's happened here in their world that's made them finally surrender, like to leave the middle ground or the pathway or the bridgeway between their old world and the new world. So there's an overwhelming amount of emotions, but I think the emotions were coming in with the new world. So this energy I'm tapped into was very overwhelmed by their emotions in opening that door to the new world, but they can't go back because that's collapsed. But there's also an energy of something that's happened recently or in the little time here, that pocket of energy that I'm tapped into, in which has made this person choose to surrender, because it was really their only way to move forward was to surrender in amidst the overwhelming emotions, which they still have. So this person is, and when I say surrender, they're fully tapped into the divine. Like they're tapping into a spiritual side here of their intuition for sure, okay, but it's really connected to source and being guided by an external force that is manifesting through their 3D world. So you could be coming through as a messenger to this person, or the experience through you, or this person could be seeing a lot of people, situations mirrored back to them, dreams. I'm getting very 3D-ish stuff here that's communicating to this person that they need to move forward. And I'm getting an intuitive sort of hit that the moving forward is to move towards this connection. Like time to go away from the old and to get out of the middle ground, because I feel like this person's felt really like 2 swords. Okay, really 2 swords. And so this crossroads is unique, because normally we see the crossroads kind of like you go this way or that way. This is giving me like I've come from a place where I've already experienced, and I'm like going into a clearing, but I'm kind of here, you know, in this middle bridge. And so this future I haven't experienced just yet. And I don't know like what's in this, but this person knows that they could trust whatever's there. Like there's this blind trust and a knowing that they can move forward here, because it really impacts this person's future. Okay, like this person is this person wants to move towards a future, but I think there was a lot of fear and maybe having to surrender or let go or move forward. Although there was a lot of I feel there has been a lot of I don't know, I'm getting star energy, and I'm also getting temperance, so healing, but I think the healing is stagnant for this person unless they make movement. So there's like this blind trust of hope that where they're moving towards is what they want for themselves for the future. So they kind of have to trust this, because there is no certainty. And that's where the surrender comes in, because when we surrender, we have to have some sort of level of trust, blind trust in the divine, trusting our intuition, trusting in the messages we get, and the downloads we get, and the dreams we get. But back to the tower, I'm feeling something's happened here, and I'm seeing the spilt milk. Like I can't go back. I can't go back to the world that I was, because it's a tower that's fallen. It's something I can't put back and see. I can't put the genie back in the bottle. And it could be quite recently, you guys. Like I don't know, but I feel like this person is connected. Yeah, lots of healing now. I'm getting healing energy with the temperance and the star energy pulling through, because, and that's Aquarius, Sagittarius energy, because I feel like this person had blocks in their root chakra, and so they have to connect to their inner child. And connecting, it's like being able to utilize the heart consciousness energy and their authentic self-expression. Okay, with the throat chakra and the green ray, which is heart chakra, this is like coming from their authentic self in order to express reality. That provides healing to their root chakra, because I feel like with the root chakra here, with this inner child, I feel like it was really around trust and safety, security, and like this person having feeling unsafe, you know, needing to feel protected, needing to trust their own authenticity. I think this person had a difficult time trusting going after what they want, like what they wish, what they hope for. Like it always seemed like a fantasy of, that's a wish or desire. But if I'm not connected to my authentic self, then I stay sort of stuck in the trauma, and I don't trust myself to see how I could get there. You know, like I don't trust myself. So it's like I have to sit here until I know. And I think they sat here not knowing, and they still don't know. But what's come through now is the intuition, spirits, downloads, messages from people, you, I don't know, like whoever's in this person in the 3D world, you know, even though they don't see the full answer, for them to be comfortable to see this whole future laid out in front of them, they understand that this is the only answer. This is the only solution intuitively through the divine, to flow with the universe, to be guided by this energy that's come about them. But I feel this has come about them because of this incident, or the spilt milk, because they weren't always in this energy of trusting the divine or going with the flow. Now, this person could have always been spiritual, could have always been having like messages, or guidance towards this, but I feel like they haven't been able to take action because there was a block in the root chakra. And so I feel like there's been a lot of healing that's been done here. And that because of the strong divine guidance in this, like very strongly being guided by the divine, I feel like the timing for them to do the healing and the balancing and be in the right energy in order for them to open the door to surrender and flow, to step forward, is now. Like, is really now. So I don't think, like, if this is obviously the person you came here about, I don't think you've seen this person step forward yet, because I feel like this person has been two swords, and like in this, you know, I can't go back to what was there before, like my old self or my old world or my old thing that's built on tower. The only way I can move is forward. And the time to go is the urgency to get out of the middle ground, because this person's been sitting in the bridgeway. You know, they're not in their old world, but they weren't in their real world, or the real world, the future. So their phone's going off. Future in what was presented or laid out in front of them. So they sat here in this bridge, and the longer they sit here in this bridge, I feel like something's crumbling here. Is this bridge crumbling? I feel like something's shattering here. Maybe this is part of the tower. Like, have you and this person had like a, I don't know, like a falling apart or something? Or have you said something to this person that they can't, like they have to take action? Like, I feel like this happened to them, but I don't know if you're involved in this tower or the spilt milk. Like, it's like, I have to get out of this. Like, I'm seeing the bridge kind of like Indiana Jones. Like, it's falling away behind them. Like, they have to keep momentum to get off of this bridge before the crumbling of this bridge catches up to their feet. Yeah, and I'm also getting a lot of them ascending because of the 7th chakra here, right by the flow. Like by doing this and trusting and surrendering, they're ascending. Okay, because now they're vibrating at a higher level with the divine of trust, rather than out of fear, which was trapped in their root chakra. I'm also picking up the mirroring here, because I feel like, okay, now Spirit's showing me with the messenger. So this might tie back to your connection somehow, and we'll see how, because I haven't pulled the tarot yet, but I feel like this messenger and then this mirroring, we see these two people. I feel like, I don't know, like if you've been dealing with a similar situation, maybe you've been at a crossroads, or maybe there's something you had to overcome. I feel like this person might be mirroring you in that aspect, you know, or maybe you've been working on your ascension, or working with the divine, or working on surrender, or how to manage your emotions in some way. I feel like this person is mirroring this aspect. And if it's not you, then it's like there's some messenger or someone here that's a situation potentially that might be communicating to this person and mirroring back to them the path, you know, mirroring to them an energy here that allows them to trust in their surrender. Because I don't feel this person has ever really leaned into the surrender piece, and this really ties them to trusting their intuition and the divine and the messages they're getting. I can say messenger, messages they're getting. Yeah, so we have Aquarius and Sagittarius energy pulling through here. I'm also feeling heavy Pisces with the closed book, you know, High Priestess energy, and the intuition High Priestess energy, you know, and all the purples also giving me High Priestess energy. So listening to the divine, the intuition, ascension, spiritual realignment and surrender here. And I'm getting Tower energy, Neptune energy, so Aquarius energy. Lots of healing pulling through, and I don't know exactly what this tower signifies, you know, but maybe this is like something very sudden for this person to, but I feel it. No, I feel like something's happened, you know, something, and it's shocking, like, but I don't necessarily know it's in a bad way. It's like, it's shocking because I feel this person's really outside of their comfort zone, and like taking like spontaneous action here. because something's been... See, this is the part that, okay, because I was seeing the bridge falling, okay, like catching up to them, like I got to get out of this middle ground in order to open the door. Yes, and the key, totally. Open the door to the closed door I don't see, but that's the future, which I feel is definitely towards this connection or towards you or towards this big change in their world, that they've been really hesitant because they weren't surrendering. But I feel like the tower, although it seems like this, you know, I can't put it back. It's not a movement of, oh, it sucks. It's like a movement of, now because of this, I'm balanced, or I'm healed, or I'm in the right energy. Like I don't know, like this spontaneous thing that's happened now has healed me, or has put me in the energy of movement. And it could just be my action of surrender. But I feel like they surrendered because of the tower. Okay, sorry, I had to find out what was going on there. So the surrendering was as a result of the tower. Okay, so I don't know what the tower was or how long the tower's been there, but I feel like it's showing like a lot of stormy sort of energy and overwhelming. So how long has it been overwhelming for this person? You know, I think they're just really overwhelmed sitting with that emotion that's overtaken them. So it's like this flow is now accepting the emotions, accepting the guidance, accepting the movement. Yeah, accepting movement. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. Spirit, so what has pile one's person realized about them, the connection, what's going on here with this energy and tapped into pile one? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one and their person that came here about. What have they realized? Four of Pentacles in reverse. So exactly what we're talking about. Like I had this thing I was comfortable with, and I had to let go of it. Okay, because Four Pentacles is like the false emperor, and we're hanging on and clinging to the world we built, thinking it's our safety and security. And again, like the root chakra, like it's safe. It makes you feel safe. And here we have like the snake on this like box trunk. So snake is the healing, which I was really pulling through with the alchemy card, because I was getting temperance and star, which is healing. So they had to heal like in the space. So divine timing for the healing. And I feel like the realization is that the healing has happened to a point now that I can let go. Because Four Pentacles in reverse is us surrendering and letting go, not clinging, you know, not clinging to the comfort zone, not clinging to the thing that we were, and not being held back, because we clearly see the flow. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Four Pentacles in reverse. We have the Nine Cups and the King of Cups. Look at that. Emotions. Love. Okay, so this king loves the deepest. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy. And this is a new beginning in love. Emotions. Being able to be emotionally available. If this person was emotionally unavailable due to them being really held back and sticking to some sort of part of their world here, this person is moving like fast towards this connection, okay? Yeah. Look at that Eight of Cups walking away. So whatever thing that they had to go away from, like I'm getting wow, this is really beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so you guys know the parable of like footprints in the sand and Jesus. Okay, so Jesus never left your side as you're healing. And so if you guys don't know the parable, it's like in your times of trouble, you know, you're only seeing the one pair of footprints, but every other day you've seen two sets of footprints. And so you're like, how come in the time of trouble I'm only seeing one set of footprints here, Jesus? Like, what's going on? And Jesus says, well, in those times of need I was carrying you. You know, I was carrying you. That's the one set of footprints you see here. So the 2 was I was by your side when you could walk, and when you couldn't walk, I carried you. So I carried you, my child. So I feel the messenger here and this, like, again, I don't know if this person sees as some divine person helping them through this period of time, or but it is really connected with the divine, because this person's being carried, you know, like with this messenger and with this mirroring and this, they're not alone. So Jesus is, you know, parable is really connecting back to the divine, like you're being carried, which is this healing, beautiful energy, like while you heal in this time of trouble or need. So this person needed this in order to walk away and leave the 4 Pentacles situation, because the 4 Pentacles situation wasn't allowing this person to feel. This person wasn't tapped into their emotions, was keeping them held back from tapping into a part of their life here. This is the King of Cups. I was totally getting, I did not see this 9 Cups. Wow, okay, so I'm getting King of Cups for sure, energy, which we were tapped into. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, which is an emotional new beginning, which I was tapping into as this energy here. More cups now, 9 cups. This person has been sabotaging their own emotional happiness for quite some time in the material world of something that had them very, very stuck. Okay, very, very stuck here. And it's like now they can express their emotions with the spilt cup, like this spilt milk. It's like their emotions is like it's coming forward. Like, look at this tidal wave. Like, there's no more keeping it in, you know? And it's like, it's what this person, what would make this person happy. It's not what other people might have wanted from me, or it's not now stemmed from my traumas and my inner child or my root chakra. This is something that would absolutely make me happy, but it would require me to walk away with the 8 cups. Now I have these cards which fell beside me when I was shuffling. It is 4 swords in reverse. So again, the healing energy. This person might have been in that middle ground for quite some time, okay, because they're coming out of this sort of period of maybe they were pulled away or just removed or needing to reflect. Again, the reflection with the mirroring coming through with this 4 swords, because this is about reflecting, you know, taking a pause, slowing down, thinking about whatever, recuperating here. So they're coming out of this with the 4 swords in reverse, justice in reverse, and the 2 swords. I'm not surprised to see the 2 swords. So yeah, it's like I've been in, okay, so this is sitting on top of this. So I've been in the state of indecision here, or at least in the middle of the crossroads. Not in my old world, because I couldn't go that way or knew it was not sustainable and I couldn't move forward. It was creating imbalance and injustice here. And it required me leaving the middle ground, but that would solidify that 4 Pentacles world that I just exited, or that I'm closing the door to. It's like this person really hesitated to close the door to the 4 Pentacle realm, but they weren't in this 4 Pentacle realm when they were doing the healing. Like the healing was happening in this corridor, I guess, if you will, the corridor between their old world, the 4 Pentacle world, and their future state. And it would require them to move, you know, to completely just leave this, because staying in the corridor was emotionally not happy. And it's like, I want happiness for myself. I want to be truthful with what speaks to my heart, my true authentic feelings here, you know, and some deep part of myself is connecting to my emotions, which is telling me I got to move forward and move on. I can't stay here in the 2 swords. Wow. Okay. So what's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the 3 cups, you guys. Okay. So if this person's been like, removed with the 4 swords, like no contact or just pulled away or quiet, this person wants reconciliation. Okay. This person's going to come forward. They want reconciliation. They want to express themselves. But I feel like they know they can't go back. Like they can't go back to where they were. They can't stay where they are either. So this is what they're realizing is like, I got to move towards pile number one, you know? So I think I'm going to pull just 3 cards here, and then we'll see if there's anything further Spirit wants to communicate. Because I think this person's realized that my bridge is crumbling in the middle corridor. Like I can't stay in this in between. You know, and yeah, there's a strong divine mirroring happening here, healing, that's healed this person. Like I feel this person's been healed in their process of that corridor to allow them to surrender. I don't know. Like whatever that major thing was going on in the root chakra has been healed enough for this person to take a step forward. Oh, 4 Pentacles is still on there. Yeah, enough for them to take steps forward. Because I think there's many steps here they're needing to move. So Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know about this person in this situation? Anything I've missed in regards to pile 1 and this connection? 8 Cups again, you guys. Okay, the footprints in the sand. Like I feel like this person, it was difficult for this person to leave the middle ground here because they needed to heal. And so the divine has been working through energetically to heal this person in order for them to actually leave something behind. Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this person was blocked in communication. This person was blocked in being able to move forward. This person had desire, passion, wanting to explore something that they would refuse or couldn't walk towards until they leave a situation. Like it required them to leave something behind. And I don't think this person was trusting or surrendering to this pull of walking away from something. Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse. So this is what they've healed, okay? This is a person, place, thing of the past that we experience, takes us back to our childhood traumas, you know, or just we come into this world with some deep scarred memory in our energy field that is like a broken record or broken memory or a stuck memory or a trapped thing. And in order for us to deal with this, we have to transmute energies and heal blocks. Okay, and when we heal blocks, we have to tap into an authentic part of self, you know, and work with the divine. And the big part is surrendering to those emotions. This person might have been really like blocking out emotions for quite some time, even through childhood potentially, you know, experiencing things here where they learn to cope, to block emotions. And so this experience has kept them very stuck, but like not no more. So, and this person realizes this, you know, like it's come to them through, like I said, messenger, dream. I don't know, this person's surrendered, and I feel they've healed this. You know, they've healed this part enough to move forward. Yeah, look, Devil, Capricorn energy. This person, their devil, their chains, their thing that they had to overcome was a very stuck experience of something not good in their world, okay? But I do feel like the divine's pulling through here with divine timing, because I feel like you might have experienced a lot of devil energy from this person. This person wasn't in an energy that could work with you with the alchemy. This had to be healed in order for this person to be in workable energy, you know, in order for there to be a future, you know. So the rainbow's all about hope. The rainbow's also about a change in perspective. Star is about our vision for the future and what we want to attain and our wishes. And they had 9 cups. Like, I feel this person has a wish and a hope here and a desire. And I feel like maybe you've lost hope, or there's been a need for this person to really change their perspective, you know, in order for there to be hope, for there to be a future. But the devil had a hold because of this, you know. So I don't know, I feel this person's just like walked away from what they needed to, you know, like they're running in the bridge that's crumbling behind them because they just can't stand there no more. So this is what I have, pile number 1. I hope this resonated for you, and I'll move on to pile number 2. Hello, beautiful pile number 2. You guys picked Cats Rule the Earth Tarot for your reading. We're looking at the person on your mind, and we're looking at what have they realized about you, the connection themselves. This could be your own energy if it's reversed. So keep an open mind. If that's the case, you can go check out another pile. So let's see. Pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at them yet. We have Unfinished Symphony with number 10. 10's all about completions and end of cycles. We have the Rose with Tears. Thorns. And we have Recharge, Crystal, and the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy pulling through. We have Wish. So Star energy, Aquarius energy. And we have this oracle card of, it looks like a fisherman. Okay, and then we have this oracle card, and it looks like somebody stabbing someone in the back with the green and the blue, which could be throat chakra and heart chakra energy with a knife. Okay, and then we have second chakra, number 2. The energy of sacral chakra helps us to navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. Okay, one more. No, 2 more, I'm sorry. 11 with good things. 11's a master number. Okay, it's about synchronicities and the encouragement to keep going. See all the fruit, the intuitive eyes here. Pisces energy pulling through. And I'm also getting Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. And we have 39, or the number 12. You can't find goodness because you lost your heart. Interesting, because now I'm being pulled back to this card. Okay. 12, or the number 3. 3 is about relationships. It's about reflection and understanding. Okay, let me sit with this energy and see what we see here. Okay. Good things. Okay. This energy that I'm tapped into fucked something up with you. Okay, at least this is how they feel. So I do feel it's romantic. I feel love here. Okay, but I feel like it's a fucked up love is kind of what I'm feeling here, you know, like there's been a lot of pain, and it's not over for this person. Like they want a new beginning here for sure. They want a new beginning, and I feel like lots was said. I think lots of hurtful things were done and said. And I think that it resulted in an ending, or you just not being in this person's world. This person's been hiding for some time or pulled away. I feel this person's been reflecting a lot. And I feel like whatever, this is kind of tricky, but whatever caused them to create the pain or do the pain or say the pain or enact the pain in this connection, it is something here that I feel has been not completely purified, but I feel like because of this experience, something's purified within this person that was blocked in their sacral chakra. So this is our ability to trust, be intimate, you know. A lot of our emotions are housed in the sacral chakra, and we can have a lot of blocks when it comes to shadows and triggers. So this person was definitely triggered by this connection. And so I feel like this person wasn't seeing the truth of this connection in the past. So they had a distorted view of themselves. Oops. they had a distorted view of themselves to begin with because of the blocks in their sacral chakra. They wouldn't explain this to you, so this isn't something they're realizing, but I'm getting to the point. So because of the blocks in the sacral chakra and that place of an inability to trust ourselves, to be open and trusting and share intimacy and connect, because of this person had a distorted perception of themselves. So when they engaged with you, this person was very hurtful, but they didn't see that they couldn't see clearly. They couldn't see themselves, or like to articulate that they were in an energy here that was part of the problem or what wasn't working. Like they couldn't see this, and so now this person is now realizing and seeing the real truth. And I feel like it's not their truth, it's the real truth, because they're connecting with something, with their intuition, with your intuition. Okay, and it's the abundance in this connection, the opportunity in this connection. And I feel like this person's been taking some time to not see. Okay, like not see. Like I feel like they didn't want to acknowledge or see that they were distorted, or that their perception was the reason, or their energy was the reason why things were hurtful here. But I feel like now that this person sees the abundance, now that this person recognizes and sees something here in this connection, they see that this isn't a situation that was out to hurt them. Like this is a situation that could benefit them, and this person feels like they pushed it away and they blocked it, resisted, or hid from it. There was a block here, and I feel like like even with this, you can't find goodness because you lost your heart. Like they couldn't even find it within themselves to be open, even if they wanted to, because there was something that had to connect to their emotions and their heart space here. And so this person sabotaged you in a way by, well, they sabotaged themselves for sure, but they hurt you, they said things, they did things here that I think let you down. Either they lied to you, betrayed you, hurt you. It's coming through quite strong here. So it could be on any sort of scale. They didn't have to outright maybe cheat, lie, steal, or murder, but whatever they did was a big betrayal of trust. A big betrayal of trust. But it wasn't an act here of them purposefully knowing what they were about to hurt you and act in this way. It was their energy was distorted. So it's almost like a person under the influence. Yes, they may choose to be under the influence, but it's like whatever's happening with them under the influence is really not their truest form or self. And so what's happened here, this person was under the influence of the trauma, so they are coming through as having this hope and a wish of a future thing that they want here, now that they could see this potential. But I feel like maybe you've blocked them, or maybe you're keeping this person at an arm's distance, or just blocked because you experienced this, but this was coming from their low self, like their traumatized self, or their under the influence self. So I think this person's energy is now, how am I going to, like I'm seeing somebody here who's like, there's so much energy, I don't even know how to put it into words. So I'm picking up like a fisherman who here, okay, he doesn't even have a hand, he doesn't even have a net, he doesn't even have a rod, he doesn't have his tools, he doesn't even know. He's there looking at the abundance fish. Like, here's the fish, abundance. I'm supposed to be this fisherman to catch this abundance. I don't even have anything here that I have no tools, like I have nothing here, okay, but I'm here. So I feel like this person is in an energy right now that's like, I could see me wanting to be the fisherman with the tools to catch the abundance and the fish here, because this is what I wish for. But now I find myself without any of my abilities here to do this, like they've been in this distorted energy for some time. So of course they're not going to have any tools capable and ready, and the fish could symbolize like prosperity here, So it's like, I want prosperity, I want abundance, I want the good things here that I could attain because I could see it now, but I ruined it. You know, I ruined it here with pile number 2. And so tears is really coming through in these drip drops. I feel this person feels really bad, you know, and they should feel bad if they have a healthy conscience about what they did and how they behaved. Like, I feel they really hurt you, but they really hurt themselves in this process, you know, and it ended things here. So I feel like this person's in a really vulnerable energy, you know, like where they might have been very defensive and yeah, where they might have been very defensive. I feel like this person is humbled. I feel like they're very humbled, and I feel like the big cause of this was their inability to trust and be vulnerable, like big major blocks here in the sacral chakra. So it perpetuated this sort of a get them before they get me energy, you know. So let's pull the tarot and see if we could see some more. Spirit, for pile number 2's person. They could also be musicians here, I'm getting, okay, or playing instruments pulling through, or maybe you guys bond over music very strongly here. That's really pulling through. Also, I'm getting like the piano keys with the black and white. So I feel like maybe there was something very like black and white about this. Like, you know, like you cross the line, like it's very black and white. Like it's either this or that. And they might have chose that or did that, you know. And so I don't know, like it's very black and white here. And this is how they're feeling. It's like there's nothing like, yeah, like this feels like a helpless fisherman. Like if it's black and white, it's black and white. Like I screwed up here. So now I'm just, I don't know, you know. I'm 2 naked bodies here. Like this one's naked and this one's naked is the vulnerability. You know, the vulnerability which would require us to be open and trusting in a connection, which they couldn't do under the influence. Okay, I'm going to keep getting under the influence. Maybe this person was, you know, addicted to substances or certain things that were distorting this person. But I do feel they were hiding because they were afraid with the moon energy that I'm feeling from this recharge. But I do feel for this group for sure, this person's been apart from you for some time. Had time to reflect, you know, had time to reflect here. I feel there's a big history of ups and downs potentially, or just a lot. Like it was just a lot of drama, just a lot. Like, and finally, maybe you just had enough. So, Spirit, pile number 2, this person, what are they realized here? What have they realized? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Spirit, for this blessed message. Help me to channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. So 9 wands revealed itself. So that's that. Hiding, defensive energy, but not giving up. Because I feel like this person was hiding, trying to recharge. And I feel there was some sort of purification that's happened in the healing realms of this person. Okay, I don't know if they just all of a sudden got a conscience all of a sudden about what they did, but I do feel there's something about them clearly connecting to the clear truth or the objective truth now. You know, maybe it's been some time enough for them to see the gravity of the truth, that it is black and white, you know, that it is black and white, and maybe they were trying to make excuses why it wasn't. But look at the battle. This cat's missing like half his face. There's a battle here. You know, but I feel like this person was hurt before you got hurt. Like hurt people, like this is why you got hurt. Not that it excuses it, but why they did what they did. They were already like this, and now they're even more sort of wounded because they created this situation. You know, from their wounding, they created the situation. But 9 wands is like the resilient warrior. Like I don't feel this person's given up. You know, this person certainly hasn't given up. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. So Pisces energy, and then yeah, just what I wanted to say, like, it doesn't really matter if cards are in reverse or upright, because I know I got comments in regards to reversed cards and not. Like, it's really the feel of the energy that pulls through here. But either way, the High Priestess. So this is like the inner knowing, okay, the intuition, the part of ourself that we can either be really tapped into and be aligned with when we know better, to do better, to be better, or we could just sort of fall short and, and create all sorts of dramas and situations when we're out of alignment with our High Priestess. I feel this person was out of alignment with their High Priestess, and this is what's coming through. Like, I have a better knowing now. I have a better knowing and understanding of what it is that I did here. And now that I know this, I can now see the abundance that was in front of me. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I didn't get the opportunity here. Eight of Wands. I feel this person does want to communicate with you. Okay, Eight of Wands is a very quick moving energy. Two Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Four Wands in reverse. That's my 1111 card. Sometimes could signify twin flames. Page of Swords, clarifying that. And we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And with the High Priestess of more Pisces. And the World under that. Okay, let me see. This person can see an objective truth, okay? What they see is, they see how they screwed up here. And I think they actually see the depths of this. I feel that this person wants to communicate to you and make things right. But I feel like this person is in some energy of, like, observing. Like they feel, it's not really that they're guarded or going to defend or block you. I feel like they're just like, what did I do? So I'm like, I'm not coming towards you because I'm kind of frozen, because I don't know what I'm supposed to say that would ever make this right. But they're seeing how beautiful, like, your energy here with the Queen of Cups. Like, this is a beautiful love. This is somebody who loved me. This is someone who's very soulful, Like, some of you guys might be psychic and intuitive. I just feel like this person connected with you on a very deep, soulful level. It just keeps pulling through. And they're thinking right now predominantly, I fucked this up, and I can't, like, we won't be able to build. Like, pile 2 is not going to build with me. Like, I ruined this, happily ever after. I ruined a potential chance at abundance. I ruined our future coming together. This is like the wedding fell apart. It fell apart, and I'm thinking about this. Like, I'm thinking about this, and I'm also getting that this person was sitting in a long time of wanting to hang on to an untruth, which was how they were seeing themselves, because how they were seeing themselves was very distorted, unhealthy way. And when we believe certain things, like, I'm not good enough, or we start to believe the traumas and the blocks, we start to do things, that are shady and not good, and not in the up and up, and we go against our intuition. And so what this person is, sorry, I know this is weird for me to do this reading. So against our intuition. So what this person is sitting with, or at least seeing now, is like understanding, I was sitting with a great untruth. So I don't know that they fully see their full value, but they know that they were sitting with an untruth of who they were and what they were about. And this whole distorted self-perception is what initiated or perpetuated this falling apart, this falling apart or non-coming together. And so this is what they're just looking at, like, it didn't come together. We couldn't get it together because of my mishandling of this whole thing. And now I have no tools, and now I see my abundance blocked here. Now it's not even a choice for me to even approach pile number 2. So I'm here. I haven't given up, but how do I find closure? Like, how do I find closure? So, interesting energy. Okay, but I do feel like they want to communicate to you. They're having definitely breakthrough in energy, because it's shifted from the distorted perception, the sitting with the untruths, to now understanding it's not come together because of their own, like, they're taking accountability in their own mind or understanding about why it went down or what it was that they actually did here. Yeah, and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck is really confirming these two eyes, which I was getting High Priestess when I laid the Oracle with the intuition, tapping into your intuition, because, okay, now I'm getting another download. So soulful was coming through, because I feel like you and this person shared a very deep, soulful, energetic connection here. I feel this person betrayed this. They betrayed this, however they did it. Okay, it was very hurtful. I think you cried tears for sure, but I feel this person let themselves down. Okay, very hurtful, like thinking they don't have a heart, or like this trauma was something they couldn't overcome. And it's like, I'm this, that, and the other, but I have this distorted perception of myself. And so therefore it resulted in a betrayal of a really good thing here. And this is going against the soulful contract, the soulful understanding, the spiritual side that both of you guys were sort of aligned to come on the same frequency. This person betrayed this, you know? So they weren't going in line with the High Priestess. Okay, well, let's see. Spirit, what am I missing here then for pile 2? Like, what else have they realized then? They're sort of sitting there. It feels really like cold and depressing. You know, kind of rainy day. Cold and depressing, looking at what we like it's like an energy of imagine if you were like a really, I don't know, like, I wish I could explain this and just like send it over to you, but let's just say like this fisherman was like really tied to understanding what fishing's about and had this big passion about fishing, okay, like really, really passionate about it. And then all of a sudden he finds himself like at the edge of the shore without any tools, and he's put there, and it's his passion, and he's just seeing all these fish like going by, and it's like, I can't do anything, I can't do anything, I can't do anything. Like, it's like torture, you know. It's like a rainy day, but it's like more than that. But even then, it's like not, it's like slow murder, you know, death by a million paper cuts, like drip, drip, drip. Like, because it's not a full-on storm where it's like you're too preoccupied with the storm. It's like just a rainy, depressing day where it's just so heavy and gloomy you can't get out of it. It's like slow torture. That's what I feel here. Very slow torture. Yeah, even the drip, drip, drip here. Like, drip, drip, drip. Slow torture. And death by a million paper cuts. So let's see. What did I miss? For pile. Wow. Okay, one more. For pile number 2, spirits, what else do they need to know? Okay, I dropped a card. Give me a sec. Okie dokie. It's quite a bit here, so I'm just going to lay them out. Okay, so bottom of the deck, 6 cups, memories. This person does want reconciliation with you for sure with the 6 cups here, okay? There's a soul connection here again with this 6 cups. It's a soul recognition. Okay, so we have the Chariot in reverse, Cancer, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. We have 3 Pentacles. And we have the Emperor in reverse, Aries, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Page of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. It's that healing. 5 Wands, and the Sun. The Sun is Leo energy. And under the 6 of Cups, we have the 8 Cups. Okay, so just let me sit here with this pile of tarot. So the main message that wants to pull through is the clarity that I was saying with this recharge. Like I said, they didn't want to see, or they turned their back to seeing a great truth. It was distorted. They were sitting with the untruth for some time. It's only a matter of time before they had to sit with the truth, like the clarity. They see the clarity that's not distorted this time. Okay, the distorted view of themselves, the lie of themselves, they can see. Okay, but I feel like, yeah, it's like this person, like the very first card here has a lot of weight here. Okay, same with the bottom of the deck with the 6 cups. Soul recognition and the memory of this connection is something that's sticking to this person. Okay, but I feel like their inability to find success here, because this is the fisherman without any tools. And it's like, again, that analogy, I don't know, maybe this person really likes to fish, y'all. Like, I don't know, I never really get the fishing, like the cats. here. Yeah, the cats like to like fish too, right? That's weird. Maybe this person just likes fish. Okay, but yeah, this is a very strong one. This person could be very religious. Okay, I'm tied back to Christianity. I'm also tied to, like I said, abundance with the fish, and maybe they were very wealthy, well off potentially, you know. But fish is also fairly aimless. They could have been just really aimless in their life, like not very targeted. But here, like the King of Wands is someone who is targeted, who knows what they want. I feel this person is predominantly like a fire energy. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo pulling through really strong. Because I do feel like there is a confidence about this person, you know, but I feel like their world was really screwed up because of their, like, they have to be accountable for their fucked up world, you know. But I think they were easily blaming what's happened to them. Like, this is childhood things potentially that, you know, that could pull to us. So it's that childhood memory, that thing, like we could be stuck there with that experience, you know. But I feel like this person wants a way to work with you. Like, I feel this person wants to be able to have all good things here, you know. But I feel like they feel, yeah, like they weren't stand up. Like, they see that they weren't stand up. They see that this is kind of the energy that they were encompassing, this reverse emperor, you know. Like, this in its worst thing could be somebody who is very controlling and very immature, or really stubborn, or just like out of control ego, like very, very out of control ego, you know. And then right beside it we had this King Pentacles, which I feel is them being more reliable, more solid, more stable, rather than sort of this energy that they were showing up in, you know. So I feel they know this resulted in the pathway of this connection not being a potential with the Lovers in reverse, and the Two Pentacles in reverse is like, hey, pile 2 is now removed, or this connection is now removed, and I want to apologize. Like, they want to apologize here. Okay, like I said, they want to communicate, they want to apologize, they want to come forward here. This person feels like, okay, like, if I apologize, like, and I can see this now, like, am I healed enough to work with pile number 2, like, to work together here, you know, to heal this thing that's been broken or whatever. Like, but I'm gonna have to, like, now work for it, you know. Like, this pile 2 is either angry, so now I've got to compete for them in a way here, that maybe you've moved on with someone else, or you're just going to argue with them, or you're just going to want to, you know, resolve this thing. And it's like, I have to stand my ground and fight and argue maybe with pile 2 now, in order for us to come to some sort of balance here, you know. Like, this is what they're realizing, is like, I could see clearly now that if I want to make things right, I have to be able to step forward and have this discussion with pile number 2. Now, I do feel as though you and this person are not on the same page still. Okay, this is coming through. So 5 Wands is about conflict, maybe not seeing eye to eye and just having the difference of opinions. And this cat has 2 different colored eyes. So I feel like you guys aren't seeing things in the same manner still. Okay, and I'm also getting the 2 eyes here with the intuitive eyes really standing out. So I feel like intuitively you guys might be definitely on the same page, but I think here you guys are still not. And I think this person is seeing, you guys, this is tying back to that reading that I did, that saga reading, that was 4 piles of the same person. I'm pretty sure this is the same person. Okay, although it feels different. It's like, is this person haunting my readings? Yeah, you know why? You guys might not like to hear this. This person's seeing some objective, clear truth. They've had time to figure it out, okay? Whether it was, you know, the length of time of a ham sandwich here, like a quick turnaround, it's still an objective truth that they see. I don't think you're seeing clearly, pile number 2. I think you're still mad. And this person's in the doghouse for as long as they are. Like, it's up to you. But I think what Spirit's saying is you guys aren't still on the same page here, and it's going to cause conflict, because I feel this person is seeing clearly the truth here. Okay, like, whether, you know, obviously what they did here was not good, and they were hurt, and it was distorted, and all this stuff happened, and so it happened for a reason. And so if you want to hold them accountable till the end of time, go ahead. Okay, but I feel like in order to have good things, we both have to sort of be now wanting the good things like working together for the good things. Like, I don't know, I have a feeling here you might want this person to make the past right, and they can't. They can only deal with you in the present. And I feel like this is what this person's like, how long, you know, are we going to be in conflict here? Like, I don't know. Like, obviously maybe you want them to prove to you now, but it's like, I don't know, either you give this person a chance or not, you know, like there's going to be no amount of proof here that's going to undo this. Like, you know, we can't undo this. Like, you experience this, now you don't trust, you know, you don't trust this person. But I feel like there's a love here that we're learning. Yeah, we're learning about unconditional love, like loving from a heart space here, you know, being able to love from that. And where's that Page of Cups? Yeah, that's just reinforcing this too. So I don't know, this is a karmic lesson maybe of you opening your heart space here, learning to trust, even with the sacral chakra. Like, maybe there's now a distorted sort of wounding that you have here that's been created by this experience, or maybe it's reinforced some sort of wounding in you, you know, and so you're like, yeah, no, never again, this person, or I don't know, but yet you're here listening to this reading, you know, it could be flipped, I don't know. But I feel like there's a desire and a wish here to have things better in the future, but I feel this person feels like they'd be still attacked by you, or that you're still not ready, or that you know, like Eight of Cups. And like, I feel this person does feel like you've walked away, you know, they feel like you might have walked away, or like you want nothing to do with this person because of that experience, and rightfully so. Like, it wasn't a pleasant experience, so it's like, well, now what, you know, like, now what do I do here? Look, Empress, and just split the deck, Taurus energy. So it's about unconditional love, okay? It's about opening our heart space and being compassionate and knowing our own self-worth and boundaries. And this is the part that's very tricky here, that I don't know that I do a great job. So forgiveness doesn't mean we're open to experiencing this person in the exact same way. This just means being able to understand what that looks like for us, you know, or boundaries, rather than maybe carrying anger, resentment, or blocking, or whatever this manifests as. And it might not even be anger, it might just manifest as, I deserve better than to talk to this person. That's actually not very good, and I'm going to tell you, good, you know, in a loose term, because this is indicating that people cannot heal or change, and that they'll be forever condemned. You know, who are you to condemn someone forever but God? Okay, so I'm just putting that out there for some of you guys. Not that all of you guys are doing this, but just to check our intentions. Like it can't be a solid. That's the black and white coming through now. Okay, so this is coming through as a download for those of you guys who are seeing this in a very black and white way. This person did bad, therefore they're bad forever. That's kind of very much getting in the way of this connection flowing, okay? So if you want this to flow, there needs to be an understanding that things happen, shit happens to us. Sometimes we're really fucking distorted and we do really bad things, okay? And when we do bad things, we can judge ourselves, and we can hold on to that judgment forever and never heal, or we could work with ourselves and release this, you know, and be better and strive for better. And so if we're capable of this, so are other people, okay? So I'm just saying, like, maybe all it takes is us not seeing it black and white. It doesn't mean we have to do anything with this person ever again. We could just totally still, you know, keep them wherever you want to keep them. But I think the lesson here is understanding not to see something so black and white about this person and this experience, because I feel like there's something crystal clear that this person is now connected to or seeing that I don't think you're seeing, you know, and they saw this in their little brief, or maybe not so brief, period of time here to reflect, you know, and they feel like you're just, I don't know, like walking away from them in some way here because you're not happy about what's happened, which is rightfully so. But then the Empress pulling through like your need to learn about unconditional love, you know, and that there is something destined here about this partnership of coming together, having to learn this thing, you know, that's now blocked because the two different colored eyes, you guys aren't seeing it the same way. So and I'm seeing the rainbow again, which is a need to change your perspective. So we have one way of seeing something, I feel, you know, and we might really want that other person to see it our way, you know, or to do this, that, and the other. This person's not going to do this, that, and the other. You know, they're just acting in a truth here. So I feel there's a greater truth that you're needing to tap into as well. in order for both of you guys to compromise to work together. But yes, this person was very distorted. There was a lot of blocks. I feel like you guys, you, pile 2, might definitely have blocks as well. You might be mirroring this person. Might be something here you're needing to really heal, you know, with the temperance, healing on both sides. Okay, but I feel like both of you guys are striving for seeing the light. Like, this is about enlightenment, peace and bliss, joyful. You know, it could be very joyful and abundant here. Like, there's something beautiful here to be had. Okay, good things. Like, but the good things need to sort of be fostered and seen and appreciated, rather than just sort of, I don't know, focusing on the things that aren't good, you know, like focusing on the past experiences, past traumas, past actions and pains, you know. So I think there needs to be sort of a shift of energy here for this pile. So anyway, this is what I see, pile number 2. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 3, you guys picked Dancing in the Dark Tarot for your pick. I always want to sing Dancing with Myself. I don't know why, but it always pulls through with this deck. I think that's Billy Idol. Is it Billy Idol? Dancing with Myself. Anyway, maybe you feel like you're dancing with yourself. Let's take a look. Okay, we're looking at pile number 3, person on your mind. And what have they realized about you, about the connection, about themselves and this connection? I don't know how we're going to see it. It could be crisscross, could be your own realizations. If that's the case, your person's energy could be in another pile. So use your own intuition. Okay, I've pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at these. We're going to take a look, and then we're going to pull some tarot. So we have number 5 with Orphaned. We have number 16 with All That Glitters, or number 7. Okay, and then we have Leap. I'm feeling Fool energy, Aquarius energy. And we have Feel. I'm getting Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy with Feel. Emotions. We have Union. Wow. Okay, we have a Clown. And we have a person sitting at a bar. Looks like they're on their phone. It could be at a pharmacy, but looks kind of more like a bar. Sitting on a bar stool. Yeah, they don't have bar stools at pharmacies. But the guy behind the counter looks like a pharmacist healing through potentially drinking, distraction, partying. Okay, now we have 2 people hugging. I'm getting this Union. Uki. And then we got Divine Masculine, number 17 or number 8. So it says the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. So Aries energy, Divine Masculine energy I'm feeling. We all carry Divine Masculine and Feminine energies. Okay. And we have 2 more. We have Someone Soon with 43, or 7 pulling through again. Okay, so 7 is Chariot energy. It's about integrating shadows, balance, movement, success, victory. And we have 28, or the number 10, completions, end of cycle, transformation, cosmic exploration. Okay, let me sit here with this energy to see what this person has realized, okay? Okay, pile 3. I think your person is somebody here who was traumatized, okay, like traumatized, but they're putting themselves back together. They're putting themselves back together. There's a healing happening, that this person is forgiving a certain part of themselves. And in order for them to be in workable energy here in this connection, this person has to heal a certain part within themselves, because I feel they want to have a coming together with you. Okay, they want to make things right here with you, regardless of what this connection is, because I feel this person has a deep sense of love here. Okay, they have a lot of feelings here for you. So this healing has been pulled through their feelings. But I feel there's been a lot of fear here in this, you know, fear here in making the change here, you know, but it would require them to take a risk or a chance or a leap out of what they're used to here. And I feel what this person might have been used to here is numbing their pain to heal themselves, to heal a part of themselves. And it could be that this person made very not good decisions here, okay, with all that glitters and this clown. Like, I'm getting a really, like, not very good energy here, you know, like, we make decisions that we know aren't good, and we might feel kind of abused by our own environment. I feel like even with orphans, like, let down by the people around us, by what's happened to us. And so we start to make poor decisions, and we start to see glimmer of things that are better than that energy we're in. So if we're feeling really ashamed or down or let down or alone, we start to lean towards things that might look better, you know. But what might look better is, like, I don't know, like numbing it, maybe partying, you know, maybe socializing in ways that are empty in some way here, but trying to bond. I feel this person's had a very difficult time finding bonding because they're feeling abandoned. And then so the triggering is manifested in this way. And so I feel like this person feels like they might have never been taken seriously here, you know. And I also feel like maybe this person does carry like a sense of humor about this as well, or they never really took connection serious or themselves serious to be in a serious connection. Something coming through, like yeah, like not taking themselves serious, or they could just like been handling their trauma in a very not serious way, you know, like this isn't very serious, so who cares if I party or drink a lot, like it's not, it doesn't matter so much here, you know. But I feel like this person is really tapped into a part of their feelings here to make a change and to explore, like something that's very foreign to this person, because I feel like this connection is driving this person to get empowered with this divine masculine, to make change, you know, to make change. And with the someone soon, not only do I feel like, because the 7 kept pulling through, which is chariot, integrating the parts that were shadowed and pained into my light being, you know, because everyone has a light Christ within them, despite the darkness and the experience of the orphaned and the pain and all the triggering. And so there's a part of them that wasn't taken serious, or that just, you know, was I think they didn't take it serious. It was suppressed through abuse and however it manifested here in their world, or just numbing agents or whatever. But to someone soon, it's like, I could become someone that's not just pretend or looking one way on the outside. Because I feel like this person was either putting on a show of who they are so they could appear better or make it happy. But on the inside, there was something brewing here that didn't feel very good, you know, like it really didn't feel very good. So on the outside, they could have been just very networky, cheery, or appearing as though this lifestyle was all that, or, you know, but I do feel there's a mask being worn here by this person. And I also feel like this is someone soon. It's like, I can now be that someone that I can aim for, like that I can chance letting go of this thing or whatever this energy is, in order for me to take a chance towards exploring what I could be, you know, like I could be this person soon. And I feel like this person feels like it's soon, like it's not happened just yet, or like they can explore this connection as well soon. Like there's something about soon I'll be able to be empowered to do this decision, to make this change, or to be this person, soon. So let's see, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing this reading for you guys. Pile number 3. I realize you guys have a lot of readers, so I'm so blessed that you come here to get your reading. So we had Hangman. Okay, the Hangman showing up, Pisces energy, and Hangman is how we see things. You know, this is like having a complete 180. Like, I feel this person's having a 180 in how they see themselves and how they engage with themselves. Like, this used to appear very shiny, but it was very superficial, or it was like a mask of what I would wear here to cover something up. But now it's like I can see things differently, you know, and this is a card of being enlightened, working with the divine here so that we can see something that's maybe more true than we have. Look, yeah, 10 cups. It's like the future that I could be, you know, like the 10 cups is our ideal future, like our idolized, like potential relationship, you know, and this is coming through as this is someone soon. It's like I could be the person that creates this 10 cups and comes into union and comes together in this cosmic sort of, I don't know, it's like this out of this world experience for this person. Feels like this out of this world experience for this person. And because of all the stars is talking about the wishes, the hopes, like future, like the future hope of what I could attain, and you know, the family, the coming together, the ultimate sort of building of a relationship here for the long term. It's like my perspective has changed. But this period of limbo is like this person took some time to pause, or is still in limbo, or has been uncommitted to this, like, because the Hangman is not committed, you know, to making a decision just yet. So this is the first card that's popped through, and now we have 10 swords. Yeah, putting an end. It's whatever orphaned energy, this person is putting an end to this. It is very painful for this person. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of red here. Root chakra. Root chakra could be where a lot of our addictions are housed. Okay, I'm getting double energy, Capricorn energy. So yeah, like unhealthy things, you know, unhealthy habits, behaviors, lots of swords. So it causes mental instability. Look, 2 cups. You guys, someone soon. This person wants to be someone for you soon, like someone they could be for this 2 cups. Like the someone is them. I'm like gonna cry. This is really cute in this reading. Like I could be this person. I don't have to be not taken seriously, you know. And if this person wasn't taking this connection seriously, it's because they didn't feel like they were taken seriously in general. So it's like, I might feel foolish like taking this connection seriously. So they've been in limbo or just not committed here, because it's like, how can I be that person for this connection? Like I can't, like I don't even take myself seriously here, you know, with all this wounding. But it's like they're putting an end to this unhealthy, toxic understanding that they carried, and seeing this connection as like a union. Like you and this person is what they're seeing here in a future utopian coming together here in a balanced way, that they could provide balance here. But it's like, I'll be that someone soon. But we're still seeing like this rocket, and it's going into outer space. So, and the stars talking about like our wish attainment, you know, in the future. So it's like there still is something about the future and them having to get there, you know, them having to take aim there. But it feels very out of this world, and that could be 10 cups. It's just out of this world, you know. Wow. Okay, Spirit, what more has pile number 2's person realized here? Clear and concise message. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, coming out of the state of 5 Pentacles. You know, we're down and out. We feel abandoned. This is the Orphan card, getting out of that state. You know, like we have the key to get out of that state, but we have to make different choices. I feel this person's making different choices in regards to their scarcity mindset, by seeing themselves differently, seeing their whole situation differently. It's like I wasn't taking myself seriously. I wasn't serious in life here, like about any of this stuff. Yeah, 10 wands in reverse. So something's been broken here that is unrepairable. Like it's unrepairable. Like what appeared to be good at one point to me, like pulling me in, all that glitters, isn't what it's all cut out to be. It's not what it's all cut out to be. All I've experienced is 5 Pentacles. hasn't taken me anywhere. So I've had enough with the 10 of Wands in reverse. This person's had enough of that. I don't know. One party too many, one drink too many. Yeah, look, you guys. The devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Freeing themselves of the devil. Devil's still present, meaning they're working on detaching from this devil because they can see now a future potential of, I could be this someone soon. It feels very strong here. Look at Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy, divine masculine energy. I can be empowered. I could be empowered to pull myself out of this low state that I've been in because I can't carry it no more. It's a burden here, staying here. I see this differently now than I have in the past. And it's not all that it's out to be. I was just wearing a mask and I was unhappy and it was unhealthy and it had me stuck. And I have to close this out because the only way is to bring balance in this connection and to take a leap of faith and trust this and get through my fears. But really, it's my emotions, my love, my feels I have here that's pulling me towards this to get empowered to make this change so I can be the emperor, this divine masculine. I'm done with this reading. This reading just totally blew me away, you guys. I hope this is your reading. That's absolutely amazing. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 4. You guys picked the Raven's Prophecy. So I haven't used this deck in a minute, but let's go. Let's take a look. Person on your mind, and what have they realized about you, about themselves, about the connection? It could be your own energy pulling through. If it sounds like a lot of your realizations and your energy, then your person could be in another pile. Okay, so before we get into the tarot, we're going to look at the oracle cards. And I have not looked at these. They're pre-shuffled. I asked that exact question. And so let's see what we have. So we have 24, time for a nap, or number 6. 6 could be lovers, could be a choice. We see the fox. Foxes could be very clever, could be also very much keeping our cards close to our chest or sneaky. Okay, we have trigger. So feeling tower energy, Neptune energy, Aquarius energy. Okay, we have child, page energy, inner child, something in its infancy stage, maybe a new beginning is something coming through, very innocent or learning something here. Time for a nap. Okay, connect, and we have this oracle cards of someone cutting scissors, cutting the red. Root chakra has been pulling through almost every single reading here. The red and the blue. The blue's throat chakra, self-expression. Scissors could be cutting something out, cutting through something here. But the red could be devil. 6 is also devil, so devil, Capricorn energy. Unhealthy, something we could be cutting out that's unhealthy. 2 people sitting on a bench, older people. They look like seniors, look like immigrants actually. Okay, a couple sitting on a bench. And we have balance, number 12, or the number 3. The frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our 3-dimensional and multi-dimensional layers of reality. Balance. Number 35, left out with the wolves, or the number 8. Left out with the wolves. So I am being drawn to this cat. You guys might have a message in the pile of the cat tarot. What pile was that? Number 2. Cats rule the earth tarot. Could certainly be connected here in some way. Okay. Gifts from the past, 59. So that's number 14. 14 is temperance, Sagittarius energy. Let me sit here with this energy for a little bit and see what we see. Okay. We'll definitely need a bit of tarot here. This might become more clear. I do feel there may be a strong connection to pile 2 now that I'm sitting with this energy, okay? I feel like something didn't go very well and there's a period of separation here. This person has most likely lied or did something untrusting to break your trust, okay? And I feel like there has been time apart, and I feel like it might have seemed to you like this person didn't care, you know, because they were just sort of sitting in the energy of what they did, but there was no making it right. But I feel like this person wants to connect with you, okay? And I feel it's very genuine. I do feel this. I feel they want a new beginning here with you. I feel like you're still really triggered because this really hurt you. I'm not telling you that you're not supposed to feel hurt or that you have to forgive this person. None of that. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up here. That this person wants to connect with you. I feel like this person, I'm getting for one of you guys here who's emailed me, you might know, and this is very rare I ever do this, but you emailed me about a dream you had in regards to, and this could be a collective message for everyone. Okay, it was a viewer here, and I won't give her away, but she had a dream of meeting some old person on a bench, you know, that symbolized the older version of the person that she was with. So that dream's coming through to me as a download here, but it's like this person's evolved self is pulling through here as the person that you might have understood them to be, is who they are here. But I'm getting, because that dream is like the version of self that was early stage, like this child, and then the old version of self. So you might have experienced this person in a stage that was still not matured, you know, and maybe it just happened like last month. So you're like, well, how much could they mature here? But I don't know. Divine works in mysterious ways, yo. And like I said, I was feeling sad. Oh my God, temperance from this energy. Okay. And because of the 14, we'll get into the energy of the card, but because of the 14, I was feeling temperance, which is healing and being balanced and balance, you know, like balancing this out. Like something needed major balancing here because whatever this person did, I think wasn't very good, you know. And I feel like some of you guys cut them out, or they totally like just did something said something here. It broke your trust, your relationship, but it was stemmed from this person's traumas with the red here, like root chakra traumas is really like fucked up, you know, because to heal that takes a lot of work because we don't feel safe. We don't feel safe, and so everything's a threat here. Like we have probably really bad addictions and really unhealthy ways of dealing and coping with things, and it's like fight or flight mode constantly. And so it's not validating what this person did, but I do feel like this person did something here that's totally betrayed you, you know. You were triggered about it, you know, and it seemed like they didn't care, like they were nonchalant about it or whatever, like they didn't have feelings. Like how could they do this? It was so cold, you know, like, you know. And maybe because they took so long, or they have taken some time, you're like, do they even care? Like they might have done something on top of that to show like that they were going to cut the cord or like block you forever, or like that's it, it's done, you know. Like it felt very over solidified here. And I feel like you might have felt like they left you out to dry, you know. But I feel like this person could feel like what they did here, you know, like I don't know. I just feel this person's a different person, you guys. Like different person because of this experience, like completely different. And I feel like it's like I'm seeing this fast forwarding to like this state of like old age, you know. It's like, oh, like when I did all these things, this, that, and the other, like an older person reflecting back on their life about things that maybe they weren't very proud of, you know, but it's part of their life. But I feel like this person feels like maybe you're leaving them out in the cold, you know, and maybe you're doing this because you feel they deserve to be. I don't know, you know, but I feel like left out with the wolves. And all these eyes again, it very much could be tied to pile 2 because the eyes kept pulling through. Like something very spiritual here with tying into intuition and having a knowing and an understanding. But there's also a sense of abandonment, feeling very abandoned and alone, you know, and having to fend for self. I'm also seeing 3 wolves, so it could be that this person was in a third party or there's a third influence here, you know. And so you might have felt like, I don't know, like caught in this thing that's made you feel like not good. So gifts from the past. I feel like, yeah, and we were talking about like the past being this child energy and then the future, but this future is in present state. Like I feel like this old energy or this matured energy or this evolved energy is in the present. This is really sort of an abstract reading I'm doing, but this, it is symbolizing this person wanting a new beginning and being very more transparent and vulnerable here, not in an energy of sneakiness or like trying to like be strategic or deceptive. I feel like it's very innocent, vulnerable and sort of exposed here to have a new beginning, but because I feel they were closed. But I feel like old states also pulling through here where it's like being childish or immature, needing to learn some sort of profound lesson that we'd know in older stage here. Because I feel like this person wants, like because of this experience, it's like it's tapped into part of themselves to learn this or understand this. But they also want to come forward to communicate to you because I feel like there is a separation here. The past is what's guided them towards this now future state of something they could see clearly. They could see clearly through something here that they did, you know, and just the situation. And I think it's shocking potentially to you because I am seeing these, the lightning, which could be tower, like a sudden thing, like suddenly, you know, this person has this like realization, like that they could see what they've done here. And like some of you guys are definitely going to hear from this person, okay? Like I feel there's communication incoming. This person wants to communicate with you. I'm also seeing a plane here, so I don't know, like, are you guys, for sure, this could sometimes signal, because it comes through my readings, like you guys are at a distance, like energetically separated, okay? But it could be literal, like a plane, meaning you're like at a long distance from this person, or there's a need for travel or a need for them to come to you, for someone to come through. Okay, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Pile 4's person, what have they realized about pile 4, this connection, themselves? What is it that this person has come to realize for the greatest and highest good of pile 4? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing this reading. Oh my gosh, this card went absolutely flying. I'm going to pause because it like literally, it's like an airplane. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, it went flying and I got it. So Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Okay. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Gemini energy. A choice to be made. So here we see 2 old people, lovers, sitting. Okay, but it's like the choice has been made. There's something really like divine about this experience I'm feeling here, like destined experience. We were getting lovers right from the number 6, right from the start too. It then showed up as a devil, but initially it came through as the Lovers for me. So yeah, because of the number 6. There is a choice here, and I feel the Spirit's coming through, a choice for you. Again, I think you should watch pile 2, okay? Only if you're called, but I do feel like this message is coming for you because I think there's a choice here. Because this person's going to communicate with you or come forward, but I feel like you might have some preconceived idea of who this person was at the time that they did what they did, and we might be putting this on them now. Okay, but I feel there is a choice here, and so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is divine guidance. And this is things turning for the better. This is things being very stuck. I feel things have been stuck and could certainly still be stuck in the divine movement of this destined thing if we're not all on board with this wheel, if we get in our own way, you know, because again, I feel like there's something moving towards this realization of something that is more established or understood and experienced between two people that's more advanced than where we're at. And so I feel like there is a stop here until we understand or experience what we need to. So I think there's a divine break here, but I feel it's on both sides. But I feel this person wants to communicate to you. 10 swords in reverse, like it's not over, like something ended, it's been over, but it's not quite over. Like 10 swords in reverse, it ended, but it's, we need closure, we need to deal with this thing here, you know. And we're seeing the skeleton hand. Skeleton is Scorpio transformation. Like there needs to be some sort of transformation, massive transformation. But really what's pulling through with the hand here, I think what needs to transform is the boundary. I know I always give this message and I always feel bad because I don't want to tell anyone anything, but I think you have a boundary up, you guys, from what you experienced with this person. I don't like to say just let them in, but the divine saying, like your divine will of where it's supposed to get better and where things turn and things could be experienced in a way here that's like beautiful. Like this is beautiful energy to move, to flow, to be in divine movement and not stuck and resist and stop because we're still triggered, you know. And of course, if we're still hurt, we have to process. But are we nurturing a triggering? Do we have a boundary here that needs to be transformed and changed and get out of this boundary? You know, are we resisting this person? Have we cut them out? Are we drawing for blood? Because we feel it's our authentic expression to do this. We're expressing ourselves, but we're doing it manifest in a way like this. 3 of Swords in reverse. We need to heal our heart. This is pulling through as your energy. I don't know, flip this around, okay? But there's definitely 2 energies. One in the oracles, which was the person I was tapped into. This is the other, another energy. This is another energy, okay? Now, the initial person that I was tapped into, which I was reading as your person, certainly was acting out of trauma and trigger because they were in fox energy. I'm not trusting you. I'm going to get them before they get me, or just, you know, do things here that might not be on the up and up here. And then I fucked off, you know, and I showed like I didn't care. And I left you maybe out in the wolves. But now I feel sort of out in the wolves, and you might say, well, good. But it's like, well, then healing needs to happen here. We need to deal with the 3 swords in our heart here because we might have felt very abandoned or very hurt by someone's words, actions, or intentions hurt us. And so we're stopped. And we're stopped here because of that thing we need to pull out. And in this case, it's nails. Nails? Nails? I don't know. Look at this. In the hands again, you guys. So the hands are about doing, blocking, and maybe extending an olive branch, or like handing something. Like I feel there's a block here of something you're having to do, you know, like you need to transform something here, and there's a block in that. So as long as we have the boundary, we're still hurt. As long as we're hanging on to pain, we're still hurt. As long as we're not taking the action we need to do, we're still hurt. And maintaining that 3 swords, 4 wands, and the moon. So the moon is all about our emotions. The moon's showing up here as well in the first card, okay? Emotions, feelings, divine feminine energy. But the moon is us not seeing very clearly. And we don't see clearly sometimes because our emotions might be stirring up some sort of fear within us. Some sort of fear within us. And so we might be very reactionary on our emotions and taking action on this, you know, but I feel like we might have a misconception about this 4 wands, like what stability is, or what a coming together would look like, or what it would take to build something. Like maybe what it takes to build something would require us getting our hands dirty or doing something here we haven't done yet. You know, transforming something about what we can do. You know, like what we can do about the boundary, what we can do to take action, what we could do to extend an olive branch, what we could do, you know, in this regard, regardless of what our mind might say, well, they did this or they did that, because this is coming from a hurt place. The triggered place is talking. The Three Swords is talking. And Spirit's saying, like, we need to be childlike. We need to be innocent. We need to be as innocent as a child, you know? Sometimes when we forgive, like, we have to really come in with a child mindset if we want to forgive, right? Like, if we keep hanging on to the thing that's happened, we can't move past that. And this is the way to come into some sort of union, some sort of building of something that is solid. Okay, we see 4 candles here. So fire, like something got burnt. Something got burnt. And Spirit is really showing, like, the longer this candle is on, these candles will eventually burn out. So right now the candles to build this and the come together is there. But we might not be seeing very clearly right now, you guys. And so we're led by the pain we haven't processed and the triggering and the this and the that. Are we still hanging on to the story that we know? You know, but I think if you've been here and you've heard me say this message before, I don't think you'd still be in this mindset unless you just don't take what I'm saying seriously here, you know? Like, I don't want to deliver this message, but this is your message, man. The Magician, on the other hand. So in order to manifest the 4 wands, this beautiful connection here, this coming together, like, to manifest this, we have to do this in order to connect. So I think this person is, I don't know, like maybe they feel like you're just boundaried them out, like block them out, like they might not be seeing clearly where you sit, and like their tick-tock of the 4 wands is like slowly burning away here. But is this just an illusion, you know, a fear of thinking that you're still angry, or is this what you're projecting? Like the energy you're projecting out of you, so that this person's sensing this. King of Cups in reverse, Justice, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. So what does this tell me? I'm not using my heart, and I'm removing my open heart space, but I am being led by emotions, thinking it is coming from my emotional body. But my emotional body is really dealing with the immediate, which is my 3 swords. Not the heart here that I have at birth, which is the innocent child heart that is pure. Okay, it's coming from the place that isn't as pure here, that's traumatized and triggered. And why is because this is how I feel I'm getting justice for myself. This is how I feel things will get into balance. But so you think, or so you feel this way. But it's keeping things, the universe at a halt here. Okay, the universe is at a halt. Things aren't moving forward here. I think communication's also stuck because you have a block or a boundary right now energetically in your regard to what you think justice looks like for you. Okay, there's some idea you have here what justice looks like, and I think we need to re-examine this, because it's coming through your energy here, and you could be energetically pushing this person out, and maybe you want to. You're doing this on purpose, but I think it's causing you more harm than good, which is why this message keeps coming through. So we have Libra energy pulling through, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the King of Cups, Virgo, Gemini with the Magician, Gemini with the Lovers, Cancer, Pisces with the Moon. So let's see then, because I'm tired of giving the same message here, you know, like if you just want to move on, move on. You know, like, I'm sorry if this is your first time here, you're like, what's with this tarot reader? But I feel I've read for you, and I keep telling you the same thing. I don't know. You want this person to draw blood. You know, I don't know. Tit for tat. Like, tit for tat. Tit for tat. No. That's not what's happening here. Okay. Let's see, spirits, what am I missing? Like, what is going on here? Please, let's deliver this message. What does pile 4 need to know about what their person has realized about them or themselves or this connection or whatever else we're tapped into here? What is it pile 4 needs to know in this message? Thank you so much, Spirit. We're not seeing. 7 wands in reverse. So drop our defenses and our guard and our boundary. 3 of wands for things to move forward and expand and grow and get the wheel moving again. Do we want to move forward? Drop our defenses. Drop our boundary. Ace of coins so we can manifest a new beginning. Okay, so if this person comes forward, they might not be communicating with you, okay, but why not? This is all energy again, because you can say, whoa, they're still in their nap time. They're still, you know, and they're no contact or whatever. Yeah, because energetically, whatever has happened here, you know, like energetically, I don't know, like you have a boundary, you block them, there's some sort of something here energetically that maybe to them it's not, they don't see it with their eyes or experience it through this earthly plane, but your energy right now is giving off, I know what justice is, and I am putting out an energy now that hasn't healed the 3 swords in me, that is working with the divine in a way that's creating a stuckness, that the divine is saying, you must check yourself before you wreck yourself. Drop your wands in order for things to move forward here, because the divine wants what's best for you in expanding and moving forward. Even if this means more lessons with this person, it's like expansion, soul growth, so we can manifest a new beginning here that's worth having. Okay, and I feel the 3 wands is leading us towards this sort of an energy here, okay? But it is gifts from the past. So this person's coming to you, you know, with communication. What are we going to say to this person? Look, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. Okay, and there's another hand here. And this hand looks like it's extending an olive branch. Like the truth is in the extension of giving out a hand. Like, I'll help you, brother. Like, give me your hand. My hand is open here. I'm open to receive. I'm open to give. It's flowing. It's not closed or stopped. Okay. Yeah, like even this 7 wands, like, okay, it was in reverse here, but it's like the longer we are in resisting and fighting and standing our ground for what we thought was justice, no matter what mentally we thought was justice, it's only hurting ourselves. And again, with the fire analogy, like it's only going to burn a certain time before then it just causes more damage than good. So I feel like we need an open hand to give and receive, and then the truth shall set us free. And then I think we'll see the truth. We need to see the truth and clarity. Okay, and this is also communication. So 8 of wands was in reverse. I feel like you've blocked communication, or if communication is blocked, it's because energetically there is a block in your energy of being open to how this communication will go. You know, if we're open to understanding a truth, we can't carry any idea of what justice looks like. We have to be like this child, this baby. We carry no triggering, we carry no trauma, no preconceived anything. We're just coming in totally raw and vulnerable and open. Then we see the great truth. Then we can make a decision whether you want to take this person or not or whatever. But then that connection is honest and true and pure. Then I think we can manifest something worth having. But if we're triggered and experienced blah 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 blah, all these things, and I'm not saying it wasn't hurtful, I feel like you got left out in the wolves, you know, and I feel like it hurt, but I feel like we might be energetically wanting blood or tit for tat. Okay, so look at this hand. Okay, I don't know, because now this looks kind of like the sun, not the moon, you know, and the sun's all about clarity and seeing clearly. Sun's peeking out from here as well. So I feel like your person is seeing a truth, even though they were clouded in the past with all these clouds. It's now clear to them what this connection potentially means. But if your energy isn't in line with it, then you're not on the same page. So you're asked also to bring the sun. Okay, 2 suns here. And so this is tying back to pile 2. Like, you need to see the same way this person's sort of seeing, you know, and yeah, they weren't in the past. I think this person was not, you know, and I don't know, you just got mad at them, or you're upset about it, you know, but I feel like you're still defensive or guarded, and you still want to argue about your thing, you know, or this person has to make it right. Okay. then maybe sit there for a bit. I don't know, maybe that is your path, but clearly the divine's coming through with this message for you, you know, because there is a need for you to restore balance here in a situation that was very triggering. But I feel like we're not seeing, like, I feel like even your back is turned, you know, or you're looking in an area here where you're not going to find the answer here, where you're wanting to see an answer, and it's just causing more trigger, more three swords. When we look at the sunlight, it's like now we have clarity, you know, now we have something to work with, but it would require us to be open, not defensive, open that shell, you know, be vulnerable to maybe get hurt again, but we're trusting the divine. You know, we have to connect in this way. This is the only way to really connect, be authentic and vulnerable here. And maybe you just don't trust right now because this person ruined it. You know, they ruined it. But what have they realized? I think this person is seeing clearly what they did here. You know, they see this. And I feel like this person is wanting a new beginning, and they're opening up from whatever energy they were in that wasn't good here for you, you know, or in for them. But I feel like they went from this immature energy of learning a lot from this experience to being in this more respectful energy, you know, more respectful. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So, and it's coming in the reverse. I feel like I think we're really hanging on to our comfort zone of pain here, or not wanting to experience pain again, you know. And so if we don't take any sort of chance with our openness, we only sort of stay little. So Spirit doesn't want you to stay little. Spirit wants you to experience, you know. So this is what I have, pile number 4. I hope this helped you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.